Let's watch this.
And economic factors and the rich, evil pedophile clowns that run our gay, retarded government, the American dream of owning a house and having a wife and 2 kids is dying. And the Zoomer-Coomer fantasy of a rich, older girlfriend taking charge and making you chicken nuggies while you play video games in your pajamas all day is thriving. Back in my day, we called this cougar hunting. Or, you know, mommy issues. But the kids today are calling it something different. Hagmaxxing.
Oh, Hagmaxxing. How I didn't know what it meant until the other day. Oh no, I feel bamboozled. I did not know that Hagmaxxing meant hunting for older women to date. I thought Hagmaxxing was being a hag at your fullest potential. It's like to maximize or to max is like to, you know, max out, right? And so I was like, well, Hagmaxxing would be like being the ultimate hag. That's what I thought too. That's what I thought. But I was wrong.
In my last video, I jokingly referenced the term Hagmaxxing.
You've been on a date with a 40-year-old.
Okay, that's different.
How is that different?
He's right, it's different. You're robbing the cradle, he's Hagmaxxing. Educate yourself. Which greatly...
Why? Thank you for the 100 biddies, thank you. I was scared there for a second. Oh, the sound alerts.
Intrigued a lot of you. So I decided, you know what, I am going to make an entire video dedicated to covering this phenomenon. Gen Z men going out of their way to date older women. What is this? Why is this happening? Is this happening? And if it's happening, is it a good thing, or is it a symptom of broader societal issues?
Yep.
Why are all these young whippersnappers scooping up these older timepieces? Oh, speaking of timepieces, let's quickly get into today's sponsor, Holtzgern. What's up with Gen Z slang, dude? Looks maxing, Hagmaxxing, Riz, sus. Back in my day, we had our epic bacon and rafflecopters, and we were happy. Now, when I think of the term hag, I usually think of an evil, cackling witch. But no, apparently now it means women above 30. You guys, I'm so tired of—
I've been above 30 for thousands of years. I've been a hag for longer than I've been Wait, no, not that I've longer than I've been alive. Longer than I've not been a hag. That's right. Yes. I've been a hag longer than I've not been a hag. What even is maxing? I don't even know anymore.
of comments that are like, I used to watch you when I was in 3rd grade and now I'm graduating college. Good for you. Awesome. Congratulations. My knees hurt when I get up off the floor. Now, this term Hagmaxxing went viral a few months ago with this screenshot. Meet the Hagmaxxers. Gen Z's new social trend of dating older women. A very strange phenomenon is making its rounds on social media. Gen Z men are ditching—
That lady's got a very big ass. You see her ass? It's really big. That's a big ass.
casual sex with their women to pursue long-term relationships with financially stable and experienced millennial ladies. Now, even though this article doesn't actually exist, it was a meme created on 4chan, because of course it was, but the meme did spark a massive conversation and debate about Hagmaxxing. And people had a lot of strong opinions about it. Motherless behavior. This is just mommy issues rebrand. Another day, another psyop. It's not Hagmaxxing, it's MILF hunting, and it's an art. Please don't misappropriate my fetishes, giving the dumbest name known to humankind to having a mommy kink. I mean, to be honest, I'm 16, waiting for a 20 to 25-year-old to pick me up, lol. Okay, officer. I'm gonna throw up. I would love to have a 40-year-old sugar mama who buys me gifts of drizzle drizzle. Young hard dicks and the older women who enjoy them. This isn't new. Hagmax bandwagoners are so cringe. I've been Hagmaxing since 2nd grade in Miss Johnson's class. I am going to—
What do you mean since 2nd grade? What? You're victim maxing, not Hagmaxing.
to kill every last Gen Z and Gen Alpha kid on this planet, including myself. I want to be a Hagmaxer, lol, any female taker, XD. I like thick MILFs and I cannot lie. Oh nice, it must be socially acceptable for 37-year-old men to date 20-year-old women again. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Absolutely not. I f***ing love adult women. Women over 32 should be illegal. Now, according to the very astute, always reliable source,
I guess you should just end me now. I'm over the age of 32. Just end it now. What a great thing to tell me on my birthday.
Course, knowyourmeme.com. The term hagmaxing is very popular in the VTuber community. Now, I don't have much
Hey,
interest in
that's
the
a
VTuber
VTuber.
community, but they seem to have a lot of interest in me. A lot of interest. Should I do a video
And that was
reacting
his- Wow, did you
reacting
see
to
her?
me one day? That might be fun. Let me know if I should do that. Although it seems to be a meme amongst the VTubers and the weebs, it is apparently a thing happening in real life. Rise of the boy toy. Why older women are dating Gen Z men at record rates. One
Are
woman
they?
stated, "Women my age seem to be excited by the freshness and lack of bitterness that comes with dating someone younger. Younger men seem more open and less burdened by insecurities." Okay, I have a feeling I'm going to be saying this like 100 times in this video, but could you imagine an article like this with the genders reversed? I love dating these
Yeah.
young, fresh boys. They're less bitter. They have less baggage. They're not ran through. People would just be calling it red pill incel. Age gap relationships between
Well, I do wonder. Okay, I do wonder. Right now, this is not me. This is not me. Saying that this is like okay, but I do wonder if like we as a society, I feel like we're a lot more open about men expressing their feelings, right? I feel like there are a lot more dudes coming up who are growing up who are now like in their 20s who've had more time to actually like open up about how they feel. But then at the same time, you got people like Andrew Tate as well. So then it's like the opposite. It's like a huge, you know what? It feels like the Red Sea. You have like over here are the men who love Andrew Tate, and over here and try to be like him, and over here you got the men who got to grow up with their feelings acknowledged, you know? I think it depends. Cause now that I'm thinking about it, maybe not. I'm just kind of talking the talk. I don't know. Cause like, but then if they're in their 20s though, like even in their mid 20s, it's like 10 years ago, maybe not. Maybe it's more of a recent thing. So maybe not actually. No, I just went through like a ton of different like mental loops here, but like, it's still weird though, because like, okay, here's the thing. You over the age of 25, I don't give a fuck who you date, okay? You over the age of 25, I don't give a fuck who you date, right? No, there's no, under, it gets a little weird, right? Because technically, yes, it's legal. Yes, technically it's legal, yes. However, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I'm thousands of years old, and dating someone who's like 20 would be really fucking weird. Like, that would be really strange. Because I'm like, I look at them, I'm like, that's a baby. And I wouldn't, like, we literally had a whole show. Have you guys ever heard of MILF Island? Oh, no, sorry, MILF Manor. Have you guys heard of MILF Manor? It's a real show. It's very strange. Basically, it's about these women who are mothers, right? Who've had kids, and they're like, I think the youngest is like in their 40s, right? And the oldest being 59. They weren't 60 yet, 59. Well, they sign up to be a part of this show where they're like, oh, we're gonna date younger guys, right? We're gonna date younger men. And then they find out that the younger men who come to the island are actually their sons. So it gets really weird because now they're dating each other's sons, and the sons are dating each other's moms, and then like it gets weird because then like some of the moms get like really like defensive of their sons against these other women. It was really strange. Like it was okay. It was trash TV, and it was really uncomfortable to watch, but I could not look away. I could not look away. It was just so like crazy. That's like MILF Manor is like Hagmaxxing TV. That's what that was. It was Hagmaxxing TV. Yeah, they're not dating their sons. They're dating their sons' the peers essentially, because like it makes it weird because like if you are sitting there and you're like, oh, I'm gonna date someone who's the same age as my child, but like you're never around your child, you probably wouldn't really think about it as much. But because you put your son right there next to the guy that you're talking to, it's like wild.
Millennial women and Gen Z men are on the rise. Our analysis of age hypogamy reveals the pragmatic underpinning of these relationships. It sometimes comes down to who's available. Many older men prefer to date younger women. The same is true for a lot of older women, with millennial and Gen Z men emerging as appealing dating options. For their part, many Gen Z men might have few opportunities to date women their own age, or prefer to date older women for various reasons. Enter millennial women.
And I'm proud to be a millennial with my side part and skinny jeans.
I hate it.
If you're an older millennial woman, you might be attracted to younger men for their energy, inclusive views about sex and gender, and superior care and literacy about their partner's emotional well-being. In many ways, Gen Z men see millennial women as an opportunity to level up emotionally and socially. With their evolved attitudes about everything from non-monogamy and gender fluidity to the anti-hustle soft life, Gen Z men may be the most likely generation to overturn powerfully entrenched stereotypes about sex and relationships. The kind featured by podcast bros. I love how millennial women have just psyoped themselves into believing a man who thinks a whole bunch of different women at the same time with no romantic commitment is an evolved way of looking at relationships. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Look, if you want to be in an open relationship, right? Or you want to, if you're poly, you know, that's totally okay, right? It's totally fine. But I always feel like there's a line between like poly and like just wanting to have a bunch of women without putting in the emotional work. You see what I'm saying? There's like a little bit of a difference there. You know what I'm saying? I like MILFs too, but there's a line that shouldn't be crossed, and I agree. There is, because like, back to MILF Manor, okay? There were some guys who were in their late 20s, and they were dating, they were going on dates and talking to the women who were like in their like early to mid 40s. Which I was like, you know what? That's totally fine. You know, like that's, I mean, they're into older women. Yes, like, you know, their sons are maybe 20, right? But like, I feel like that was okay. That was fine. Some people hiding the man, life behind being poly. Yeah, that's true too. There is like a lot of people want to hide behind poly, but there are genuine poly relationships.
Yes, Queen, that Zoomer you're banging is so open-minded and progressive. He's not like those podcast bros. I swear modern feminism is like the greatest trick men have played on women. Like just a bunch of dudes got in a room one day and were like, hear me out. We convinced them that getting naked and sleeping around is empowering. Genius! Even Hollywood seems to be hopping on the Hagmaxxing train. Why are so many older women dating younger men in recent rom-coms? I'm old enough to be your mother, sighs Anne Hathaway as she passionately entwines with Amazon's new heartthrob Nicholas Galazine in The Idea of You. Oh, Anne Hathaway? I'm sorry, who wouldn't Hagmax with Anne Hathaway?
What a young man you are! My goodness!
This phenomenon is a groundbreaking shift.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. She's not wrong.
During Hollywood's reputation for perpetuating the male gaze and old men's uncanny obsession with younger women. You know, I really don't care about this shit, but it is so funny how much of this equality stuff is just, okay, now it's women's turn to do the thing we said was bad. All the new strong female leads in movies that are just kind of assholes, celebrating of billionaire female CEOs. Like, did you actually want change? Or was it really all just penis envy? Older women partnering with younger men. Why do some people have a problem with that? Perhaps celebrities will help ease the stigma. The French president's wife, Brigitte Macron, is almost 25 years older than her husband. They met when he was 15, and she was his high school teacher.
Wait, happy birthday wish.
That is not good. There should be a stigma against that. What? Maybe these high-profile women will help shatter the stigma and normalize the benefit envy. Older women partnering with younger men. Why do some people have a problem with that? Perhaps celebrities will help ease the stigma. The French president's wife, Brigitte Macron, is almost 25 years older than her husband. They met when he was 15, and she was his high school teacher. Wait.
Ah! What? What the fuck? No! No! Absolutely not! No! 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 Bad! No! 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 Bad! No!
Wait, that is not good. There should be a stigma against that.
Yes.
What? Maybe these high-profile women will help shatter the stigma and normalize the benefits of widening our options when seeking romantic partnerships. After all, at every age, we deserve what our hearts desire. No. When you are a grown-ass teacher and your heart desires an underage student, you do not, in fact, deserve that. What am I reading? I'm 37 and my boyfriend is 23. I make upper six figures and own a condo in New York City. At least 3 of my friends are also dating significantly younger men. One is 32 and has been dating a 19-year-old for 3 years. I don't rely on men to be financially stable.
One is 32 and has been dating a 19-year-old for 3 years. Let me do the math here. Wait. Okay, so 19 minus 3. Okay, 18, 17, 16. 16! When she was 29! What? Dude, this is not the kind of girl math that I want, okay? This is not girl math. This is predator math. What?
I don't need my man to have a good job. We both know what we want out of this relationship and we're getting it. You know, honestly, good for this wait. One is 32 dating a 19-year-old for 3 Oh no. We older women aren't men haters.
I love how she did the exact same thing as me. That's so funny. It's like using your fingers to count. Ooh, wow. We're like, we might be the same person. I'm just saying, we might just actually be the same person. You don't know.
We have a lot of love and make a man feel like a man. We are not drama queens. We can't get pregnant. We are very sexy.
Huh?
I'm not like the other girls. I'm infertile. Men dating older women is called Hagmaxxing now. Why can't men just be normal? Why does everything have to be misogynistic? No, it's not misogynistic. The term hag here is endearing. We're taking back the term hag. It's like when black people took back the N-word. There's something seriously disgusting about men taking advantage of women's loneliness for their resources. So when it's a younger man dating an older woman, the younger man is still the predatory one? What? You guys just cannot win. Really? This is so disgusting. 34 is not old. I am not a hag. Okay, so we've heard from the hags. Now let's hear from the hagmaxers. Why are these young men dating older women? I have mommy issues. Oh, well, there has to be other reasons, right? I have a granny fetish. Come on, there's gotta be another reason. Because Gen Z women aren't worth going for. And I have mommy issues.
Oh my god, it's the mommy issues.
As a guy who's 22 dating a 36-year-old, I think for the most part older women are just a lot less drama and just more mature. Older the better. Most have a car, a house, financial stability, and time. They are mature and can teach you some valuable lessons, wisdom, and experience. I'm still 19, and for me, older women I flirt with at bars and clubs are much more receptive and flirty than Zoomer girls. Honestly, it's partly because modern Western girls from 18 to 25 are like 80% hoes now. A woman who is 30 today likely has fewer partners, sexual or other, than a woman who is 5 years younger than her. I changed my Tinder age range from 20 to 25 to 30 to 39, and have been going on more dates than ever before with beautiful women who do not care that I don't make 6 figures at 22 years old. It's either take care of a younger woman who we know is potentially a flight risk, or appreciate an older woman who has their own shit together. George W. Bush married an older woman to get that money. I don't think George W. Bush should be a role model for anything. Easy, good sex, intellectual conversations, less games, more fun, and they treat you nicely. They tend to be more grounded. Did I mention the sex part? Oh, and if it's post-menopause, even better. If girls can date older men, then why not younger men date older women? I'm 16, and I'm not attracted to anyone below 30 years old.
Oh, if it's post-menopause, even better. If girls can date older men, then why not younger men date older girls? But here's the thing, my guy. When we're talking about, like, older people and younger people, it's not okay the other way around either, most of the time. You know, if someone's 29 dating someone who's in their, like, mid to late 40s, whatever, fine. You do you, boo. But, like, we're not talking 19-year-olds dating 37-year-olds. Please. Please. And the menopause? The menopause? That was a wild thing to say. That was a wild thing.
Even better. If girls can date older men, then why not younger men date older women? I'm 16, and I'm not attracted to anyone below 30 years old. Ah yes, the elusive reverse file. Dating a woman with a career, property, experience in bed and life. What's not to like? Young sluts want the money up front. Old sluts are just happy to get some attention. Older women fed me,
Ooh,
slept with
yikes.
me, and sent me on my
Yikes.
way with snack packs. Legit amazing. I'm 26 now, dating a 38-year-old after years of trying with women my age and younger. They are all social media obsessed narcissists. I feel like they're hyping up millennial women too much here. Oh, they're not narcissists obsessed with social media. You guys weren't around during the MySpace days. Have you ever met
No.
a Gen Z woman? Who would want to date them? They're me,
That or
me, give me,
Tumblr.
me, take care of me. Man, if the ones my age ain't loyal, might as well. They're basically like a grandma caring for you and taking care of you. Oh my god. Nothing like a no denture adventure. You people are sick. No, I don't believe this is happening more than ever just because Gen Z men like easy sex or gifts. Or that Gen Z women are too obsessed with drama or social media. No, I think there's more to it, and I have a few theories. So, as we
Your
talked
theory,
about in other
sweet.
videos, a lot of men are dropping out of college. The issue is, a lot of young, college-educated women want college-educated men. See, Stacy is looking for someone college-educated who's making more than her. But not that many young men are on that level yet. Older men are, but not many around Stacy's age. But you know who doesn't care? Karen. Karen doesn't care about your lack of college degree. Karen wants to pick you up in her 2013 Toyota minivan and bang you in the back seat, then take you to Olive Garden. No strings attached. Unlimited breadsticks. For basically all of human history, the most prevalent age gap was older man and younger woman. But why? Well, it's because men are all disgusting creeps who should be thrown into work camps and castrated and forced to make us pumpkin spice lattes. But also, it's because younger women are more fertile, and the whole point of relationships is to make babies. Or at least it used to be. Well, at least in our lizard brains. That's the whole point. I don't know what the point of modern relationships are anymore. I just learned recently that people purposely get into short-term relationships, which is bizarre to me, like what's the point? As well as situationships and polycules. The world is very confusing. It turns out people are different than me. Now, let's be real, Hagmaxxing simply
That's
does not
crazy.
make any sense from a evolutionary biological standpoint. But it's 2024, we have surpassed the need for evolutionary biology. We can grow babies in pods and also kill ourselves in them. Our brains are full of plastic now. Men wanting to be with younger women made sense when babies were the goal, but babies don't seem to be the goal anymore. For many older women who simply don't want to have them, and for many younger Gen Z men who think they can't afford them, or even worse, are scared that having kids will contribute to climate change. It's like
Hi,
every other week I
Ross.
see an
Thank you,
article,
Raiden, for the
fear-mongering
birthday
Gen Z. Don't have kids, it will increase the carbon emissions, blah blah blah. You have to save the planet. And first of all, I gotta ask, who the fuck we saving the planet for if not future generations? So if Gen Z does not want kids, if they think they can't afford kids, why does being with a fertile woman even matter? Might as well date an older woman. Might as well scramble those rotten eggs. Oh,
Ew.
editor. Edit that out, edit that out.
And she didn't.
No. But believe it or not, Hagmaxxing is not really a new thing. It's been around for a really long time. Hundreds of years, even. In fact, there was a very famous Hagmaxer in American history who wrote an entire letter of why it's preferable to sleep with an older woman. And that Hagmaxer's name? Benjamin Franklin.
What?
No, I'm not kidding. Benjamin Franklin literally wrote about the benefits of Hagmaxing. And what's funny is, a lot of the reasons Benjamin Franklin gives are the same reasons a lot of the Zoomers who Hagmax give today. Because as they have more knowledge of the world, and their minds are better stored with observations, their conversation is more improving and more lastingly agreeable. Because when women cease to be handsome, they study to be good. So basically, she can't rely on her looks anymore and has to develop a personality. Because there is no hazard of children, which irregularly produced may be attended with much
Joke's on you. I don't have either. Forever a virgin. Because of Greek mythology.
inconvenience. Because through more experience, they are more prudent and discreet in conducting an intrigue to prevent suspicion. They're easier to cheat on your wife with. Lovely. Because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms, the lower parts continuing to the last, as plump as ever. Benjamin Franklin really just said, the ass is still fat. Incredible stuff from our founding fathers. I will literally never be able to look at a picture of this man the same again. This is no longer the guy.
That's the man that's on the $100 bill. He said all those words. He said every single one of those words.
Who discovered electricity. No, this is the great American Hagmaxxer. So basically, some Gen Z guys have found a hack in the male loneliness epidemic by dating the women who are suffering from the female loneliness epidemic. Like the two unwanted ends of a bread loaf coming together to make a sandwich. Beautiful. Two people who believe they are the leftovers of society. Two people using each other to temporarily numb the pain. Or maybe it's not that fucking deep and it's just a funny meme. To be honest, I don't think this is an epidemic like the internet makes it seem like it is. All the data basically says that women prefer to date men slightly older than them or around the same age as them, and men tend to date women younger than them or around the same age as them. Large age gaps, for the most part, are rare. In relationships where the man is older, he's usually only older by 1 to 2 years. In relationships where the woman is older, 2 to 3 years. In all Western countries, only 8% of couples have an age gap of 10 or more, and couples with a larger age gap have more of a chance of getting a divorce. But it is a rising trend to think about and keep an eye on. As the social landscape continues to change, so will gender dynamics, and I find that very interesting. But that's enough of my yapping. What do you guys think? What do you think of Hagmaxxing? Have you ever Hagmaxxed? Would you Hagmax? Personally, I am married to someone younger than me. He was graduating middle school while I was going into college. Well, to be clear, I did not know him when he was in middle school. I am not married to a middle schooler. Not a groomer, folks. Do not put in the newspaper that I am a groomer. If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon down below.
Crazy! I learned so much about Hagmaxxing that I didn't know.